Good afternoon everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, let's do a walk around and tour of the all-new 2025 Mitsubishi Outlander Platinum. The Platinum trim level builds off of the SEL trim level, which is a step below this one, and as you can see, you do get a couple of nice amenities on the Platinum. They include the two-tone paint color scheme here for the exterior. You do get a nicely accented grille in the front with the Outlander name spelled out across. You also do get two 12.3-inch displays, one being for the instrument cluster, as well as the other being for the infotainment system, and you do get some pretty nicely accented 20-inch wheels. With that being said, a huge thank you to Brandon Thomas Mitsubishi, which is a part of the Thomas Auto Group here in McKinney, Texas, for giving me some time with this one today. And so, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get started. As you can see, this is the same typical key that most Mitsubishis use today, and it's pretty much the same one that we see on some older Nissan products, and they include your main functions here, such as your lock, unlock, your trunk release, and your panic button. Starting off here in the front of the vehicle, as you can see, as I mentioned, you do have a pretty nice standard looking grille. It's chrome accented because we do have the top of the line trim level. It does spell out Outlander, like I mentioned, across the hood. You do have your 3 diamond emblem right here. Follow that up with a front-facing camera, as well as this front piece here, which is going to help detect an incoming accident. It will put the brakes down for you so that way you won't go into that accident, and overall it does look pretty nice. And you do have your front parking sensors on this one as well. You do have LED daytime running lights with LED projector headlamps, as well as fog lamps below. Checking out the wheels and tires on this one, guys. This is a standard set of Mitsubishi rims on Toyo Open Country HT tires. This one here in particular measures 255 50 R20s all the way around. Excuse me, 255 45 R20s all the way around. Coming over to the door, this vehicle does have a smart key access system, allowing for easy access to the exterior as well as the interior. By having the key fob in your pocket and come up to the door handle, just simply tap this button here. The vehicle will indicate unlocking and the mirror will fold out, allowing you to jump on inside. And if you want to, go ahead and close it up. Tap the button again, one beep will indicate locking, and the mirrors will fold in. The exterior color of this one is finished off in black diamond with the alloy silver rooftop. And the interior is finished off in light gray. Come over to the door panel. As you can see, you're going to have that light gray leather on top here, which makes it for a soft portion, as well as a soft portion down here. You have this quilted material on the door panel, which looks very nice. It does add a bit of unique touch to it. However, on this half here, it's going to be all plastic. You do have an aluminum door handle though, followed by 2-person memory seating, your power locks, your power mirror controls, power windows, as well as your child window lock. You do have a map pocket down here, which is a good amount of storage, as well as an area for a small cup holder. You also do have just one of the many Yamaha speakers right here in the door jamb. Along the smart key access system, this vehicle does indeed come with push button ignition. To do that, just make sure you have the key fob in your pocket or in the vehicle itself. Put your foot on the brake and hit the button to go. Very nice. The Outlander does come standard with a fully leather wrapped rack and pinion power steering wheel with controls here on the left as well as on the right sides. Left, you're going to have your controls here specifically for the instrument cluster, volume control, seat track, and then this button right here is going to be for your pages. On this side, you're going to have your cruise control. You're going to have your hands-free Bluetooth telephone, your forward collision warning button here, as well as this vehicle's version of Nissan's Pro Pilot Assist system. As you can see, we're taking a look at a 12.3-inch fully digital instrument cluster, and on this one, it does look really nice. You do have 4 gauges. You have 2 inside of the tachometer, as you can see on the left. That's going to include your tachometer as well as your coolant temperature. And to the right, you're going to have your speedometer as well as your fuel range. Right in the middle is going to be your driver information center. As you can see, you have your rear seatbelt reminder and the vehicle warning us that we are low on fuel, but we're not going to take this one out for a test drive today as we're just in here to review. As you can see, you can cycle through a couple different things here, such as your audio, information, which includes your average fuel economy, as you can see, tire pressure monitoring system, a compass, audio, your safety features, which includes your blind spot monitoring, forward collision warning, and lane departure, as well as your settings. But if you come back over here to our information here regarding our safety features, you also have that compass and your traffic sign indicator. And then settings, when we come over here, you can change a couple of different things here on the C, which does include your driver assistance, personal display, head-up display, eco mode setting, tire pressure monitoring system setting, clock, vehicle settings, maintenance, customized display, unit and language, as well as a factory reset. Now coming over here, we're taking a look at Mitsubishi's 12.3-inch instrument cluster, or excuse me, infotainment system rather. And as you can see, it does look really nice. You can have your sub-menus over here, and everything else is going to be projected over here. So as you can see, you have notifications, home, navigation, audio, phone, as well as settings. Starting off here at your home screen, which is where we're at. As you can see here, you can add a device up here from your Bluetooth. You have your audio sources down here, and your navigation on this side. I'm going to turn down the audio system here, just to be sure that we're not dealing with any copyright.
You can interrupt the voice immediately by pushing the talk switch.
Cancel.
Canceling voice recognition.
Okay, as you can see there. Starting things off, let's go over to our Bluetooth. It's going to allow you to add a Bluetooth to the vehicle, as you can see, and it will tell you how to do it via the steps. Come over to your audio system. As you can see, you have AM radio, FM radio, as well as Sirius XM radio. Presets are going to be down here. As you can see, seek track. You do have your different lists and stuff of that nature. And as you can see, you have your other source icons here, FM radio, Sirius XM, as well as your Bluetooth. Pretty cool. Coming down here to your navigation. As you can see, it's a pretty nicely set up navigation system in here. It's a Google-based system, which is nice. And you can tell because you do have that Google Maps icon right up there. Now, with that being said, it's detailed in the sense that it does look really good. And as you can see, it does a pretty good job of giving you information that you need. You have your zoom in functions here. You can points of interest, which includes your home address as well as your office. Any favorites right here. You can also search for destinations up here as well. You also have an icon which shows your audio system, and but below that is your compass. But overall, it does look pretty cool though. Coming down to the audio is where we just were, as you can see. Phone is going to allow you to add a device, as it says here. Please search for Mitsubishi Motors. The system is waiting for your device to initiate pairing, or your headset's Bluetooth setting menu. Have the handset scanned for nearby Bluetooth devices. We're going to click cancel on that. And then coming down here, this is going to be our app / information and settings and stuff like that. So as you can see, you have notifications, Mitsubishi Connect, download mobile app, Sirius Travel Link, TomTom weather, where am I, GPS position, as well as system information, as well as Sirius XM traffic. Say, for example, we want to check out our weather forecast. As you can see, you can turn on by selecting the communication settings on this one. Let's just go ahead and display it so we can check out our forecasts. So it'll load the information. You also have an hourly as well as a 5-day forecast. You can also search nearby your near destination as well as your favorite city. Pretty cool. Mitsubishi Connect is going to be for your mobile app, which is pretty cool. Any notifications? There aren't any. And then everything else is basically going to be for Sirius XM. Come over here to system information. This is your GPS position information here. Coming to system information, you have versions information, Sirius XM, as well as licensing. So it's pretty intuitive, it's nice, and overall I do like what I'm seeing here as far as the setup here in the Mitsubishi Outlander Platinum, and it does look pretty good. So with that being said, this vehicle does indeed come with a CVT transmission. and put it into reverse, you do get a nice backup camera with guidance lines that adjusts when you turn the wheel. You also have a 360 camera on this one as well, standard. And there you go. And so with that being said, guys, that's going to conclude the infotainment system portion of the 2025 Mitsubishi Outlander SEL Platinum, or in this case, it's just referred to as a Platinum. If you want to see a more comprehensive review of this infotainment system, check out my review, of which I will link to the description below this video, on the 2025 Outlander SE that I did just a few weeks ago. Come below that, you do have your volume knob here, seat track, you have your camera button, as well as your brightness button here. You have your air vents, hazards button right here. Come below that, you have your dual zone climate controls. You're going to have your heated and ventilated seats for the front, as well as your front passenger. Heated steering wheel here, fan speed, fan positioning, recycling. Of course, you can make those adjustments right here for the rear as well. Below that, you do have a wireless charging pad, 2 USB-C ports, the indicator to let you know your phone is being charged wirelessly. And then over here, you do have an outlet, CVT transmission, 2 cup holders, drive mode selector, which includes your eco, normal, and let's actually put it into motion here. As you can see, you have eco, normal, tarmac, gravel, snow, as well as mud. You have your electronic parking brake here, followed by your auto hold. Come over to the glove compartment. While it is a little small, it is pretty spacious. And you have a USB-C port in there. Check out these seats on the Platinum trim. It's a really nice place to spend time, especially if you're someone who appreciates the tiny little details of an interior seat. This one here happens to be a great example of one, and as you can see, it's a job well done. I do like the side bolsters here, as they do look nice, but I also like the accenting down here of the quilted material as well as perforations, as it does leave kind of a luxury look that you would expect out of a vehicle like this. Come over here to your glove box. It is dampened, and you have a good amount of storage space in there as well. You have more of that stitching coming up around the other side of the dash, which is really cool. Coming up here, you do have your mirror. You do have your garage home link here. Up here, of course, you're going to have your controls for your sunroof. This SOS here is going to be for your roadside assistance. You do have controls here specifically for your lights. Sunglass holder. You have a visor here with a mirror, as well as LED lighting. And then come over here to the left, you're going to have your gauge number switches, and I believe information right here specifically for the hood. I think that's what this is for. But overall, checking out the 2025 Outlander Platinum has been a well-deserved treat as far as, the trim levels are concerned. I did not know that Mitsubishi would make an Outlander Platinum, so this is my first time actually checking this one out with you guys. So with that being said, overall, it's a pretty nice place to spend time, and I really like what I'm seeing so far. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and continue the tour of the 2025 Mitsubishi Outlander Platinum. Coming into the back of the Mitsubishi Outlander, as you can see, materials do follow through in here, and they do look really nice. You do have 2 seat pockets, one on this side and one on this side. You also have your rear vents, as well as the controls, which include your rear heated seats, as well as your temperature adjuster. You do also have, when you pull this lever down, it will give you your cup holders, which we'll probably see in the cargo area in just a moment. You also have the Yamaha speakers right here in both of the backseat door jambs. Coming to the back of this one here, as you can see, we do have our LED taillights, as you can see here, Outlander badge here, Mitsubishi emblem, and of course the Platinum Edition badge right down there. You also do have your rear parking sensors. It does have an automatic liftgate. As you can see, this one here does have a third row, and you just need to fold this portion down for it to be completely flat. But as you can see, with the third row up, or in this case, this portion is up, you're looking at around 11 cubic feet of space. Let's say we were to fold down this by just pushing the strap here. Cargo space just increased to around 31 cubic feet of space behind the second row. And if you want to, you can fold down the second row via these little tabs right there, as well as right there. And when you do that, cargo space comes into around 64.3 cubic feet of space. You do have a nice little privacy cover here, as you can see. And underneath here, has some extra storage space with a headrest for the third row. And when you're done, tap this button here, and it will close automatically. You do have body colored mirrors with LED turn signals on them. Under the hood of the Mitsubishi Outlander Platinum, it's essentially the same motor that we see in the Nissan Rogue, or that was in the Nissan Rogue. It's a 2.5 liter inline 4-cylinder mated to a CVT transmission. It produces 181 horsepower and 181 pound-feet of torque. It's only made, like I said, of that CVT, and this one does have Mitsubishi's super all-wheel control, which is essentially all-wheel drive. Alright guys, coming up to the window sticker, as you can see, 2025 Outlander Platinum Edition 2.5 Super All-Wheel Control, 4-door SUV, finished off in black diamond with alloy silver roof, with a light gray interior. Engine option, your engine is going to be right here. As you can see, stuff over here is going to be standard. And then coming to this side, I'm going to do my very best so you guys can see it. This one does have an MSRP of $43,145 for options. It does include your Mitsubishi Motors Confidence, which is a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, 5-year unlimited mile roadside assistance, 2-year, 30,000-mile limited maintenance, which includes 3 oil changes, 3 tire rotations, and 1 cabin filter. You do get the Mitsubishi Connect subscription, which includes the safeguard services for 5 years, 1-year remote services trial, and of course, enrollment is required after you take delivery of the vehicle. You have the tonneau cover for $210 and the welcome package for $205, which includes your console tray mat, floor mat, your carpeted floor mats, your vehicle manual's binder, as well as your touch-up paint pen in this vehicle's body color. Like I said, $43,145. Options comes out to $415, and with a destination and handling of $1,595. The total MSRP for this one comes in at just over $45,100. Fuel economy for this vehicle comes in at 24 city, 30 highway, and 26 combined. And this one does get a 4 out of 5 rating for the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. That's funny. Give me a second, guys. I don't know what just happened here, but it looks like I just locked myself out of the vehicle. But with that being said, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this walk around and tour of the 2025 Mitsubishi Outlander Platinum, finished off here in black diamond with the alloy silver rooftop and the light gray leather interior. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.